and welcome back. We're continuing working through our list here of things that we need to fix and sort of bootstrapping our application as we go. So let's just sort of continue. We're looking at some task-related stuff. So I think I want to go now to add description field to task. So this is going to be the one that's actually going to be, because of this, pretty simple. We're going to go into our model. And here we're going to add a description. Do we have a description somewhere? We do not have a description elsewhere. So all we're going to do is we'll make it much like name. And we're going to come in and call it description. And let's make it not too big. So we'll make it 500. Verbose name is description. And we'll have little details about the task. And that will work. So we'll take that and we can actually, let's see. Now we can go in and we're just going to use our manage.py. We're going to make migrations. Whoops. Let's take that one and we're going to do it this way. And so it's going to add, we see here, add field description to task. So we're just going to go ahead and do the migration. So migrate. And now it's come in and done it. So now what we should be able to do is actually go right back into our application. And we have not picked that one up yet. So let's see. We may have to restart. I bet we do. So let's go to our app. I did say it reloaded. Oh, it's because our form. I'm sorry. We've got to add it now to our forms. So task form. Let's put it right after name. And this is going to be text input. And the size is going to be 500. And if we do that here, there you go. Now what we can see here is this thing is incredibly long. So we want to use a multi-text, a multi-line text field. And there is a way to do that based on our, where'd it go? Based here on our widgets. And this is actually pretty easy because we're going to make it a text area instead of text input. And that instead of a size, it has a columns. And so let's do 50 times 10. So this will be sort of big, but we'll do that. And so we have columns, and then we have rows. And so we're going to do there, and then so we're going to do, instead of, so our 500 is going to be 10 times 50. I'm sorry, whoops. Columns is 50. Rows is going to be 10. Let's see. This is going to be input text. And that'll probably work. Because I think I had an input text class somewhere. We're going to find out momentarily. Let's see. Forms text area. Should be able to pick that up. So let's see what happens. Whoop. I bet I broke it. Oh, it doesn't have text area. So let's take a better, closer look at that. Oh, my mistake. There we go. And that was why it had its little red. Let's see. Yeah, it even told me what it was. So now, let's see, did it reset? Yes, it did. So I got a description. That's probably, well, depending on a normal screen size, yeah, that's still pretty big, and we still have some space. So Let's extend that out a little bit. So instead of 10 by 50, let's jump to, let's say we're going to do, let's cut down those rows a couple. Let's cut them probably in half. So let's do 5 rows. And let's see if we do 80. Let's see how that looks. That's not too bad. So we'll do that. It's not quite our full 500, but that's okay because now we can go in here and we can just start cranking through, but that's our default size. And we can open it if we need to as well. So there we go. So that has been done, and we can do a completed date, which is going to be whatever today is. Let's assume that's the day. And we're going to make it complete. And time spent. And we spent 5 minutes on it. And so now it's complete. And this is our all tasks. So it's going to be out of our task list. Oops. Let's set my current here, and so here's my, oh, yeah. So let's go back to this one, annual goals. Oh, that's by roadmap. That'll work. So I haven't had my time was automatically set. So I've got that one completed. Oh, sorry, that's not what it was. Oh, that's due date, not completed date. So I've got a few, but let's go back here. Immediate. And let's take a look at our tasks. These are. Now here's an interesting bug. I don't know that we fixed this one. We need to remove complete from tasks in our time frame. And if we look at time frame, so child time, edit, whoops. Let's see, delete time frame returns to the time frame list. I don't think did we get this one fixed? Let's go find out real quick. So if we go in here, create a time frame, delete me, save. And now if we go back to, we can just go to our TFS. And that's delete me. Oh, edit. And that was one of the things we wanted to fix. So if we delete him, he still goes back to our list. So what we want to do is go to, that's a good question. What do we want to do? If we delete a time frame, then probably what we want to do is go back to either its parent or the roadmap. So let's work that task. So we're going to go to our views. And we do, I think it was an edit task. Oh, there it was, delete task. So delete task is just going to go back to the task list. Instead, what we want to do is let's go to the time frame for that guy. So instead of that, we're going to go to the time frame list. Let's see, where did that go? So that's task by time frame. Oh, let's see. Let's see, create task. Nope. Oh, let's just go look at it here. Whoop. There we go. So if we go roadmap and then select the time frame, so it's going to be TF. So if we go to delete task, there we go. Oh, that's for delete all tasks. This is an edit task. So here, the redirect is not going to be there. It's going to be TF. And then we're going to do a string of its parent, which we don't have, so we're going to have to store it real quick. Oh, we do have parent. There we go. The data time frame. So parent dot ID, and let's see, we're going to do that same thing. So where did we have the other task? Oh, that may be our only one. We're actually deleting a task. So now, oh, I'm sorry, we're doing delete time frame. Is going to be the same thing. So deleting a task will return to its parent. So if I come in and delete a task, let's create a task. This is going to be delete me again. And it's part of immediate. So if I go here, oh, okay, record save, return to immediate. Should probably at the bottom. Delete me again. So if we come in here, and now if we delete, so boom, we're back to what we wanted. Time frame for immediate. And then let's go ahead and do this for also for our delete. Delete. I don't want tasks. I want time frame. And so here, and so he's got one. He's either going to do, oh, if we delete a time frame, let's just go back to the roadmap. So now, if we come in here and we go to a roadmap, we only have one, so it'll be easy enough. And let's create a time frame. We're going to call it kill this, and we're going to save. And now let's go back. If we go here, kill this, and if we delete it, it's going to should. Oh, roadmap. It's not. Oh, I'm sorry. It should be roadmap. So this should be roadmap. And so I've got to fix it here. I'm just going to go back to that because, and so there we go. So we're back to our roadmap. So boom, we got those things done. So let's go take a look at our task list real quick. And let's see, did we get delete task returns to the task list? We got that completed. Now that's an interesting thing. When we hit complete, we're actually going over to edit task, which we don't really want to do. But it is completing. It. Let's get rid of that one. Got completed. And so we're going to create a task. Whoops. This is one of those bugs that we ran into. So let's go back here. Annual goals, immediate, and we're going to create a task. Complete task goes to edit. And status is new. Save the record. Let's go back to our task list. Is there something else we want to complete? Error message on create new. We did get that one done. Oh, let's go back to our task list. And so we want to get, remember, we want to get some of these probably removed. So we're going to actually work off of, do we have like a to-do? I think we don't. So we probably want to change our all tasks to the to-do, which we actually lost somewhere. Oh, because they have to be, to-do is based off a to-do date. So let's change that real quick. And then we'll be set up for the next time around. So if we go to do and our URLs, to do is active tasks. Whoops. There we go. So if we go to active tasks, what we want to do here is where the Oh, because we did it for the current time frame. So remember, we've got to set our current time frame. So that's one of the things we're going to fix, which I'd forgotten about. So if I go into roadmap here, immediate, and then home. Now I get it. Okay. And so this is what we're going to be working on. Let's see, fix edit in the time frame list, login about page broken, login report. So I think we're good. Complete task goes to edit. We'll fix that. All right, so we got our list. We're working our way. Here's something we want to add. We're going to probably want to add a little count so we can see where we're at. So let's just do that real quick. And we'll just call it count. And it's going to be count. And count equals tasks dot. Actually, I think we can do length of tasks. I think it's like that. We're going to find out in a minute. And we need to put in our page, which is our list. I think it's our task list. And we're just going to put that up. Let's see, where does it want to go? So create tab, we'll just put it next to create task. Tasks count. And that's just going to be count. And here we go. Oh, length is not. It's probably size 1. Oh, sorry, it's not length. It's, as always, I forget, it is actually len, and there it goes. So now, task count's 13. So let's see how we do next time around. We're going to try to continue working through these things and see if we can knock some out. Until next time, have yourself a great day, a great week, and we'll talk to you then.